Hope everybody can hear me now. Sorry about that, a little bit of technical difficulties. See yourself, Quentin? Do you know this one? You hear it in the mountains, cold wind calls your name, howling in the wind at night. Your light is burning low. You're burning down a forest with your selfish pride. Claim everything has its price. And how long till you come to realize your fate? The world you make may be your suicide. Yeah, yeah. Listen to the wolf as he cries. We're higher, higher, way high. We're higher, higher, way. We're higher, higher, way, higher, way. We're higher, higher, higher. Hear it in the mountains, a cold wind calls your name, in a windy night. Your night is burning low. You're burning down the forest with your selfish pride. Claim everything has its price. And how long till you come to realize your fate? The world you make may be your suicide. Yeah, yeah. Listen to the wolf as he cries. Way higher, 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 way All right, Quentin, give me some solo stuff. I'm gonna talk to some of the people out there. Welcome, you guys. Welcome to a concert. We've had some time off. Not time off from doing things, but time off from concerts. Been pretty busy after that roughly 40 days in a row of live streaming. I kind of burned out, and I needed to find some other ways to try to make some money. And so I did some things for some schools, made some videos for schools like Indian Community School and in Milwaukee, and then made an educational video for another school. And then I did some live Zoom meetings, a lecture for Lawrence University, two lectures for Lawrence University, and then one last week for the Mannheim Pop Academy in Germany, Mannheim. And now all the schools are pretty much done for the summer, so I'm gonna try to do some more live shows and some more streaming. Planted a garden. I got our organic garden going on right now. Potatoes and some other food to try to feed the family. I'm gonna be fishing and doing things like that. No hunting, no deer hunting or anything like that. That don't come till later towards the fall. But finding ways to get food and to do things. Hope everybody out there is doing well. It's been a long time. But I hope you're doing well. I'm gonna just add something quick here to the live stream. And for everybody that's out there on Facebook, I'm trying to do this on YouTube as well. So I'm not sure if it's working. It's my first time ever trying to live stream on YouTube, but there may be a live stream going on at YouTube at the same time right now. And I hope that's working, because there are some people that wanted to see that. Poso, Christine, and Angela, and Rick, and let me see who else is on here. Susan, Kirsten, Kindwin, another Kirsten, let's see, Marian, who else? Angela, two Angelas, one in Germany, one, my sister I think is on here as well. Rick, Kim, Michael from Germany as well. Really good to have you back. It's been a long time. Missed everybody. And Quentin's gonna play a little bit more, and then we're gonna go into another one of my songs. I just want to post a little link up here for everybody. Since I can't do concerts in Europe right now, or in not yet public shows over here in the States, I want to put up a little tip jar because that's part of our part of how we make a living right now. So let me see where that is. I think I have it right here. And Quentin's gonna keep playing while I keep talking. Quentin, peek your face every once in a while so they can see you. Seeing if this works. Alright, I posted a little tip jar on there, so I hope that worked for you guys. It's on the Facebook. I don't think I can get it on the YouTube. Alright, let's do a song. This is one of my songs that'll be on the new CD. And as far as how the new CD is going, it's kind of dormant right now. It hasn't been able to move much. There's a studio in Milwaukee that I recorded at in December with Quentin and several musicians, but they haven't had time to do anything on the tracks, the drum tracks that we worked on since December. So the band part of it is kind of stagnant. I can't move forward until the drum tracks and the bass things get together on that. But I'm going to keep recording on the. Hey, YouTube is working. Excellent. So now we're on Facebook and YouTube at the same time. So everybody who can't get Facebook, if your friends out there don't have Facebook, they can go on YouTube and watch it as well. So that's excellent. So the CD, I can do some solo things at home to work towards the new CD, but the band part, it's frozen right now. The studio is too busy right now to do anything, and I know with the Corona, a lot of things shut down. So that's a hard part right now. But I'm gonna keep trying to get the new CD out. So we'll stop talking about the CD, or I will. And Quentin, can you hand me the capo? And this is for the new CD, and it's called "To Grow in the Rain." And I'm also gonna bring a flute on this tune as well. And for those of you that want to hear us jam out with the drums, and that we got that coming up too. So Quentin will be on the drum set later. We're gonna do some chill stuff first with the piano and the guitar and the flute, and then we'll move on to the drums, the drum set in a little bit. So this is "To Grow in the Rain," and this was a request by Angela from Tübingen, and I really appreciate the support from everybody from Europe to Turtle Island and around the world. Those of you that have been supported those roughly 40 days of consecutive live streaming that I did before, really appreciate that. I'll have some stuff coming up that'll reflect what I did over those 40 days coming up, so stay in touch. Sign up for the newsletter that's also on that link, I think, because then I can tell you when the live performances will be. Ready? Let me start it. This is called "To Grow in the Rain," and this is for everybody who's struggling right now, because it's the rain that gives us power. It's the rain that gives us life and nurtures us. It's the storms that give us strength to grow in the rain. Behind each cloud lives the light. With each step we choose to stay or choose to hide. Sun will rise after dark nights. We decide to live in pain or decide to grow in the rain. Through pain and beauty comes a birth, and from death isn't the end or just rebirth. Thunder scream or lightning kiss the earth. We decide to live in pain or decide to grow in the rain. Sometimes we hurt, sometimes we cry, sometimes we feel pain won't subside. But we have a choice, we can decide. See the beauty within each dark night. It's there we can grow, it's there we can grow, grow in the rain. We call them storms or embrace the rain. Count the laughter or acknowledge them as gains. With open arms or disdain, we decide to live in pain or decide to grow in the rain. Grow in the rain. Life grows in the rain. Oh, na 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 na. All right, just the progression of the verses. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Thank you so much, Bowen and Quentin on the piano here. So that's a song from the new CD, and it's the CD, not the CD, but the song is called "To Grow in the Rain." And once again, it's for all of us that struggle and sometimes don't realize that it's the storms that we need for strength. You know, kind of like what's going on right now with all the protests around the world, the protests against police brutality, against violence towards indigenous people and people of color, and against anybody who's oppressed. We need to stand. We need to stand for each other. We stand up for Black Lives Matter, for those that are that don't have the same rights as everybody else. Same with missing and murdered indigenous women. Women in general, the oppression of women, and all of our Native brothers and sisters out there. We have all faced oppression at some point, whether it was from the police or from the government, or from the cavalry, or from or over in Europe from different people, different tribes that took over your people and oppressed your people. So we have to stand up. And want to do a song that comes off from my Breathe and Flow CD. And this one is called Locked in Cages. And it kind of speaks about the time that we're going through right now. It's a good time to come together in a good way for each other, and also a good time to take a look at our leadership around the world. Is our leadership just? Is our leadership around the world, is it helping the people or harming the people? We need to consider these things. In our traditional times, our leaders were the ones that gave the most, that cared the most for the people. In our traditional times, as Menominee people or indigenous people around the world, we had to survive. And in order to survive, our leaders had to really, really care for everybody, not just one group of people or two groups of people, or those that were rich or those that had more. They had to care for everybody. And what I was told is the leader was the one that gave the most, and gave the most of their possessions, gave the most of their time, gave the most of their heart, and cared for everybody. And that's what we need in leadership. And unfortunately, that it's very absent around the world, from the United States to around the world. There's too many politicians that are out, to support corporations or to support those that contributed money to their campaigns, rather than support those that have nothing. Rather than support everybody equally. So, if you're going to vote anywhere around the world, I'm not telling you who to vote for, but consider who you're voting for, and make sure that those people line with our basic human needs, in life, which is to be cared for, to be taken care of, and to take care of those that can't be taken care of, or I should say that don't have the means to take care of themselves, So this is a song called Locked in Cages, and I just got to look it up right here, because I'm not finding it. I probably know it without the words, though. Quentin, give me the key of G. Or do you want to look it up? You find it, I'll start it. That's a good idea. All right, Cages. Every morning and every evening, I am waiting for freedom's call. I close my eyes and think of you, your sweet voice, it's calling me home. But I can't leave here through bars of steel here. They got their cold heart death grip on me. Without these walls closing in on me, I'd be flying home, locked in cages, It's hard to breathe when you can't leave. Lose these cages, 'cause we all need changes. Pray someday we'll all be free. Go ahead, Quentin. Lean over a little bit. So tell my mother, tell my children, tell my wife, don't worry about me. 'Cause come the morning, or come the evening, come my dying day, I'll be free. Locked in cages, it's hard to breathe when you can't leave. Lose these cages, 'cause we all need changes. Pray someday we'll all be free. If we forgive today, we'll all be free. Free, free, free. Let's be free. Keep that progression going, Quentin. We're going to see, and then we turn it back around, Quentin. Let's be free. Everybody stand up for injustice. Stand up for those who can't. It's just like at our powwows, you know. When people dance, they dance for those that can't. And we gotta stand for those that can't stand. And like I said, I'm not mentioning names of politicians. I'm not gonna mention any names, but choose your politicians that support the people. And choose your friends that support the people. That means that you don't not be friends with everybody, but just make sure you're hanging with a crowd that supports life. Not a crowd that tears apart life or hurts people. And there's a lot of peaceful demonstrations going on around the world. You can be a part of that. You can stand out on the streets. You can teach your children from your home. You can talk to your children about what's important when they see people that are doing things on television that are maybe bad for everybody. Tell them what's right, what's wrong. But use your heart as a judge, you know. Think of all those people. They might look different from you, they might act different than you, but they all need love, they all need care. And those that are violent, it's probably because they didn't get taught peace in their home. So they need help too, they need care too. I played a prison in Germany, the Landsberg prison, and I remember the coolest thing about it is that they really focused on reform of the individual, not on keeping it as a business and keeping all the inmates as employees. Rather, it was to get them out as quick as they could, but after they were reformed and ready to go back into the public. And it's this kind of caring that we need to do for each other, so we don't pass judgments on each other. Instead, we offer love and caring, and we make changes, and we start inside. And then with our families and our communities, and we raise our voices, whether it's in song or marching. But keep peace in your heart and keep peace in your mind. Try to help each other, pick each other up off the ground. Let's be free, 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 and let us breathe. So that was my song, Locked in Cages, and there's a line in there about I can't breathe, and I didn't write that song, after what happened to George Floyd. I wrote that song actually way back in around the year 2000. I wrote that, and I was on my way to a lecture for school for college, and all of a sudden, as I was driving, my eyes, in my mind, I saw this older black man in a jail cell, maybe a prison. I'm not sure. And he was singing, and and so I pulled over, and I let the song come out, and that's the song, Locked in Cages. I went, instead of going to the lecture, I went back home and I finished the song, and I thought of all those people in prison, all those people. I thought of Leonard Peltier. I thought of all those minorities that are oppressed, and I thought of the animals in the cages in the zoos, and all that stuff, and also the prison of the mind. You know, when we lock ourselves in our mind and we're not open-minded to everybody else. All those things. So that's how that song came out, Locked in Cages. It's on my Breathe and Flow CD, and maybe I'll do a version, an updated version on the new CD for you. You know, but right now, Quentin and I are going to do some stuff. Quentin's going to jump on the drums. He's going to come back to the keyboards later because we got a couple more songs on the keyboards. So, in the meantime, when he makes the transition, let me see if I can put up a thing, so just in case we knock everything over, because this room is really small and it's full of all kinds of junk. And in order to move, we might knock things over, so I'm going to see if I can give you something on the screen so we can make the transition. Let's see. Okay, all right, I'm going to give you this one. All right, here we go. This is, I was playing flute in the morning a few months ago, and I'm down by the water, just right by my house. Here we go. I'll put this on for you. All right. I hope you can hear me. We're switched over. And I hope you can hear me out there. I'm not sure. But anyway, we're going to do a song, and it's called, the working title is Be the Change on the Rise, or the Change on the Rise. And this is kind of what we're talking about, I was talking about before, about just being aware of what's going on in our world and making changes, okay? And being a part of the change, being a part of the positive changes, We all need positive changes right now. There's change needing, brother. Time to wake up and rise. Change brewing, sister. Time to wake up and rise. Light lighting up in the dark. There's a change on the rise. Roads are getting warmer. Ice is on the melt. Flooding on the coastline, storms along the belt. Read it in a forest, you can read it by the trees. Change or you miss the boat, there's the Trump and brutality. There's a change brewing, brother. Time to wake up and rise. A light lighting up in the dark, there's a change on the rise. Oil smoke refineries polluting up the sky. Nuclear fallouts, radiation high. Pipelines puking black smoke, mining everywhere. We change the bottled water, please don't change the bottled air. There's a change brewing, brother. Time to wake up and rise. Light lighting up on the dark, there's a change on the rise. Victims of comfort in a plastic world, voting dirty lies, media's unfurled. Grandmother calls with peace and with prayer, protecting and standing as a change in the air. Victims of comfort on the plastic world, voting dirty lies, media's unfurled. Grandmother calls with peace and with prayer, protecting and standing as a change in the air. Whoa, no, 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 no. There's change needed, brother. Time to wake up and rise. Change needed to sister. Time to wake up and rise. A light lighting up in the dark. There's a change on the rise. There's a light lighting up in the dark. A change on the rise. There's a light lighting up in the dark. There's a change on the rise. Nixon's coming. Oh, Daddy, no hiding. Oh, Daddy, no hiding. Oh, Daddy, no hiding. Trying to remember a song from a long time ago. And Nixon's coming. We're finally on our own. Oh, Daddy in Ohio. Oh, Daddy in Ohio. Gotta get down to it. Soldiers are counting us down. Should've been gone long ago. One of you knew it. Found it. All right. Thank you so much. I was just rambling a little bit musically. So that was my song, Plight of Canoe, and means, like the struggle of the eagle. And then all of a sudden I started thinking of the song Ohio that Neil Young wrote the day after the Kent State shootings, when the National Guard opened up on the peaceful protesters at Kent State. And when I was watching or getting the news here about what was going on around D.C. and Minneapolis, I thought of that same thing. I thought of, what if they start opening up on the peaceful protesters? And yes, there are violent protesters, but the majority are peaceful, and we can't have another Kent State happening. Same with Standing Rock. There was so many peaceful demonstrations, and unfortunately, violence was instigated in those peaceful protests at Standing Rock. There were people that were paid to go and cause trouble and to go on the other side, on the side of the peaceful protesters, and make trouble. And I've heard many stories from people close to those people, so I know they're true. We can't have that happen, We have to make sure that we keep calm, we keep peaceful, and if we see somebody trying to incite violence, we let them know that that's not what we're out here for. We're out here to, for our children. We're out here for those that are experiencing brutality around the world. Not just in the United States, not just on our reservations or in whatever. All around the world, we want peace for everybody. And those peaceful movements make changes. That's what Martin Luther King was about. That's what Gandhi was about, and that's what all of us are about in our hearts. And I understand there's frustration that can lead to violence, and that happens. But we're all human. We all make mistakes, and we all have tempers. I mean, I get mad. I remember once I was out around Milwaukee in suburbs in a very wealthy neighborhood. And not where I lived by any means, but my kids and I were there, and my kids were young, and they looked like 5 little ducklings, because they were between the ages of, they're all like 5 kids within 7 years, so when they were walking across the street, somebody started revving their engine like they wanted them to get out of the way so they could drive, and it was right at a stop sign, but because there was a lot of kids, there's five kids, and their parents walking across the street, they got impatient and they revved their engine, and I felt like a bear ready to attack. You don't mess with my kids. And and there's other things I'm not going to bring up, but there's times when I've felt aggressive, and but we have to remember we have to keep our cool, because it doesn't help the movement. If we lose our tempers and we start destroying things, or we end up in jail, and then what about our kids? Who's taking care of them? So, keep trying to do things in a good way, and if it gets aggressive, let's try to keep it, that aggression low. We do need changes, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X was a little more on the violent end of it, but he became more peaceful as time went on. And aggression is part of us, It's just that we have to keep it in check, All right, so enough talking. I'm going to do some more songs. Quentin, let's do this is another new song off from the new CD. I'm doing a lot of new songs. I think everything we've done so far, except for Apply to Kine, I think has been a song from the new CD. This is a lighter song, and it's called Lady Be My Baby. And I wrote this when I was in, I was going to say Australia, but it wasn't Australia. That's a future tour when things clear up. But this was in Italy. I was on my way to a food conference, Slow Foods National Conference, and all of a sudden I heard a song on the radio. It reminded me like the old R&B, and I thought, hey, I got to write an old R&B song. So I started writing it, and this is the result. Sometimes I do it fast, sometimes we do it slow. I don't know what. We'll just do it whatever way it comes out right now. I wanna feel you in my arms now, baby. Only you can turn these charms on, baby. Come and lay down by my side, wear your pretty smile, lay your head upon my chest now, baby. Every time I go away, it's crazy. Gotta play those on the blues to save me. I play them just for you. I play love's dues. Your music and your soul, just play me. I want you to know I'll be your baby. You can always count on me, my baby. Let it be my baby.
so much, guys. That one you can dance to. So that's another song from on my new CD, which, like I said, still trying to move it along, you know. But that's a fun song, really fun song to play live, you know. And it's good to be here live on the internet after some weeks off. Really good to be back here with every one of you. Love you all, and it's nice to see so many, so many people that I haven't seen before for a long time. Even though I can only see your names every once in a while pop up on the screen, it feels good, to know that you're out there. All right, let's do another song. How about we do let's do this one for Kirsten out there. This is one of her favorite songs. This is out from my Breathe and Flow CD. Spring brings up the flowers, baby showers, and summer brings the beach, weather's out of reach. While when and Susan, sometimes winter's too cold. Outside I'd rather not go. No, chilly long for it's under the snow. But I know that wind falls on its way. There's a way for me in summer. When summer goes away, it comes another day. It's Indian summer. Fall brings on the colors, make rainbow shower. And I like autumn leaves are gold, but some days get a little low. And sometimes winter's too cold. Outside I'd rather not go. No, chilly long for some little snow. But I know that time falls on its way. Lives away from in summer. When summer goes away, but comes another day. It's Indian summer. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Spring brings up flowers, my baby showers, and summer brings the beach, cool weather's out of reach. Sometimes winter's too cold, and outside I'd rather not go. No, chilly long for it's under the snow. But I know that wind falls on its way. There's a way for Indian summer. Thank you so much. It's so nice to jam with my son Quentin over there on the drums. I know it doesn't sound the same out there as it does in here. We're in my little bedroom and really crammed and really hot and sweaty because there's no air conditioning and it's just really hot. But it's so good to be doing this again. So thank you so much, for coming out. Thank you so much for being a part of a concert that that we'd be doing right now live over in Europe or over here on Turtle Island or somewhere around here, if we could, But it's great to be around everybody. I just got to do a little bit of, for everybody out there that likes a little commodity cheese, we got to do a little bit of that. My commodities. Went downtown to get my commodities. Went downtown to look at my shop, and the blues 'cause they were out of stock. Tell me please when I get my commodities. I went home, got my good luck medicine. Went home and got my good long medicine. Looking down from a mango bag, one strap of bread wrapped in a bag. Tell me please when I hear my commodities. Commodities, get me fed. Commodities on my fried bread. Commodities, I just said it. All things are for you. No, 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 got my good luck medicine. Went home, got my good luck medicine. Looking down from a mango bag, mom's fried bread wrapped in a bag. Tell me please when I get my cheese. keep me fed. My dreams, my bread, my cheese, somebody said a lot of things I forgot. Job working down at the commode shop. Got me a job working down at the commode shop. Got me a job but I had to quit. Too much cheese done made me sick. Take it please, I don't want no commode cheese. No more please, I had too much commode cheese. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No more, please, I got sick on commodity cheese. Across that line. Casino, 49, eating fried bread on my side of that reservation line. All right, we're gonna do some more music. Quentin, thank you so much, and thank you also Rick for posting that tip jar over there, because this I used to like that song Commodity Cheese Blues. When I got out of high school, I made $208 a month, and right now I'm kind of living on tips. So if you want to drop something in the tip jar, that would be great. Quentin, you want to? Hey, a drummer just commented. Kim Sly commented on your drums, Quentin. he says, between the riff and Quentin's mixing it up, like Mitch Mitchell's licks, this reminds him of Hear My Train a Comin'. Cool. All right, that was from a good bro of mine, Kim, who's an excellent drummer. He's kind of a cross between Kim Sly, Keith Moon, and a little bit of Bonham in there, but he's a really powerful drummer. Kim Sly out there, I used to play in a band with him called Hayes a long time ago. And then we did a few gigs outside of that too, with some of my groups. I think maybe we played Indian Summer too, I'm not sure. Long time ago though, but great to hear from you, Kim. All right, Quentin, let's switch over. Let me see if I got something to switch over so Quentin can get on the keyboards again. Just a second. Actually, let me do something. All right, Quentin, I'm gonna do a solo flute thing, and then Quentin's gonna join me. Maybe not too solo. Well, it'll be solo, but I'll make it kind of ethereal. Let me switch this over.
On and down there's a highway, cruel
wind in my hair, warm smell of colitas rising up through the air. Up ahead in the distance, I saw a shimmering light. My head grew heavy and my sight grew dim. I had to stay for the night. As she stood in the doorway, heard the mission bell, I was thinking to myself, this could be heaven or this could be hell. Then she lit up a candle and she showed me the way. There were voices down the golden door, thought I heard them say, welcome to the Hotel California. Such a lovely place, such a lovely face. Plenty of room at the Hotel California. Such a lovely place, such a lovely face. Another hero saves the day. I had to go and find a way. You say, you never loved me anyway. Say, you only cried and get your way. The truth lies in what you didn't say. Alright, I had a request for my song Suena Mia. It's in the Menominee language, so this is Suena Mia. Goes out to everybody out there. Everybody out there. And Suena Mia means we are blessed. We gotta remember, guys, we are totally blessed because we still have the sun coming up every morning. Even if it's behind a cloud, it's still there. We still have water, and we still have children being born. We still have plants coming up, new life. And we want to paint a beautiful picture for them by just being open to all that beauty. If we're in a depression, which people get at times, focus on the beauty that's around, focus on that beauty. Stop, breathe. Need you know the sand, wiping away sun. Met you, I took so many calls. Need you know the sand. What's the packaging with? Pain a simple shit, walk with me. Come back with no key. Bonghe katoki pachki anamem Gespinta Sweat me. Sing it with me. Sweat me. Need you know Sam Wassa Uskas Machuata Kamain and Kako Need you know Sam Wassa Lepa Catch me you Mewenuki Bonghe katoki pachki anamem Gespinta Sweat me. Natsni anakak Wadninam Minipani Mishik doinen gawe now Natsni kesak Kenata boem Kewan sakasen Anakas kisiko Wasakon no way. Welcome me, Pamena, sack up your music, my tea, Pamania in the carnes, Pamena on Kena Wapatan, Michigan Tapa. Oh, ne, Kamewenuki, Bonghe katoki pachki anamem Gespinta Sweat me. Sweat me. Oh, sweat. Can I hear you? Can you sing loud? Maybe I can hear you. Sing for the children. Sweat me. Sing for peace everywhere. Sweat me. Oh no. Sweat me. We don't need no brutality. Sweat me. Because we all are blessed. Sweat me. Just need some understanding. Sweat me. Sweat me. Mishik Napewenuki. Thank you so much, you guys. Well, when in case you didn't know, a lot of you know already because a lot of you have been to my concerts, or maybe have some of the CDs. But those who are just tuning in that are new, that's song Suena Mia was done in the Menominee language, and unfortunately our Menominee language, our native language of my ancestors, my Menominee ancestors, is considered a dying language. We have only about 5 original speakers left, just a handful of original speakers left. So the language is very, very important, and its survival is very important. But we have hope. We have the beginnings of a immersion school. Just right now, it's birthed through 3 years old that are getting the language every day. So just those really young ages right now, but hopefully we can build it so it goes on to high school and more. There's a new program that some of my brothers, Nemats, have been doing, and we've been part of it, some of us in our community. It's called Menominee U, and in this program, it's online Menominee language lessons. Ronco, Mkshakwit, Burton Warrington, and then there's a lot of members, not a lot, but there's some of us that are doing language every day right now. Try to bring the language back alive. So I know one of my friends on here, I didn't see everybody's names, but actually my sister, Angela, she's a part of our group, and there's others too. And like I said, I haven't seen all the names on the comments because I'm too busy singing and thinking of the music, but it's great to be, to have this language. It's a beautiful language, and it contains our way of thinking as Menominee people. There's a word that I use a lot, and it's kitapanan. It means, what people say is that it means I love you, but it really doesn't mean I love you. It means that it is you that I love. And so listen to that. It is you that I love. I don't put myself ahead of you. It is you that I love. And that's the Menominee way of thinking, And if our language dies, that way of thinking is gone. And it's important to keep it alive because that's how we survived all those generations, all those thousands of years, by speaking our language, but by caring for each other too. And that caring comes in the language. It is you I love, not I love you, not putting myself in front of you, but including you and putting you, and that's how we take care of each other. That's how we survived. And that's how we will survive if we remember to take care of each other, not just ourselves, or not put ourselves ahead of everybody else, And that goes for everybody. I'm not mentioning names, but politicians should be putting other people in front of themselves, And like I said, I'm not mentioning names because I don't want a war with words and everything, but every leader should be putting the people in front of themselves, Yes, we have to take care of ourselves, but it starts with loving ourselves, but loving ourselves enough to love everybody else and put them, especially in a position of leadership, to put them in front of you instead of behind you, So remember that when you're voting any leader in, and like I said, I'm not mentioning any names, but if you're voting in any leader or if you're supporting any leader, you make sure that that leader is putting other people in front of them and putting the majority and putting everybody in front of themselves rather than the other way around, or rather than just choosing one group and saying, I'm going to support these people and nobody else, So make sure, we have to change this world. The animals are living peacefully. Yes, they hunt but they don't go and kill everybody. They don't kill all the animals. The lion doesn't kill all the animals in the jungle, even though it has power to do so. It's more powerful than the other animals. But it eats, and then it's eaten enough, and then it lets the other animals run around and be. It's a survival thing. I'm not saying go out and eat each other, but I'm saying don't eat each other up and destroying each other, by greed, by anger, by feeling like you need to. You need to have more than everybody else. It's like, no, we don't. We just need to share. know, need to get along. All right, my son is coming back real soon. Quentin, we're gonna do some more, couple more songs before we finish. Want to thank everybody for coming out. You know, it's been so nice to be together with you again. Like I said, if you want to drop something in the tip jar, you're welcome to. There's links on somewhere on here on the Facebook. There may be one on YouTube. It's great to have YouTube now too, because not all of the listeners, when I did the roughly 40 days of consecutive live streaming, a lot of people didn't have Facebook, so a lot of people didn't see it. So now it's also broadcast on YouTube as well. I can't keep up the pace like I did before of doing a show every day, but I'm going to try to do more shows and try to be more often on here for you guys. It's part of the sharing, you know. This is what I do. I'm a musician, and I work in schools when I can, and right now I can't go into schools and I can't go on the stages right now. So this is the stage, this is the school, and I'll keep doing what I can and when I can, and I have to keep taking care of my kids too. So got some couple more requests before I finish. There's a request for a new song that I wrote that's on my new CD, and it's called "Hopelessly Loving You." And I was in Germany actually. Before I was in Germany, I was at home and I was playing piano, and I had this melody that kept coming out. It was really powerful, and I really loved it, but it wasn't finished yet. It was only just a few pieces, and I knew it could go farther. And then I was on tour in Germany, in Europe, and I was up in Eastern Germany at Regina's home. Regina and Vinny, they say over there, because a W is a V sound over there. And I was upstairs in the room where I woke up, and there was a bird singing outside of my window. And that bird kept singing, and then these lyrics started to come. And so you're going to hear that bird song in there, or the influence of that bird. And I'll just play it. Quentin's supposed to join me, but I don't think he can hear me right now. So, because he's in another room. So if he joins me, he joins me. There's a songbird out your window that sings through the leaves. How I wish love was like a leaf falling from me. There's a heart that is singing melancholy, a kiss through the moonlight, a wish on moonbeams. Oh, a heart is a way of bringing you up. A heart is a way of bringing you down. I know I'll never hold you, still I'll sing you these blues. Hopeless loving you. There's a bird out your window that sings you to sleep, a lullaby through starlight, a prayer to share your dreams. Though the tears they may dry up and visions unclear, a broken heart leads you blindly through love that's not real. Oh, a heart is a way of bringing you up. A heart is a way No, I'll never hold you, still I'll sing you these blues. Hopelessly loving you. When dreams we meet, a melody so sweet, and in dreams we fly throughout these nights. Sorry, sun wakes me to reality. Hear the songbird at your window singing sweetly, a lullaby through starlight, but tastes bitter to me. And if you ever find out, ever find truth, see the songbird at your window, it's hopeless me. Loving you. Loving you. Hopeless me, loving you. Loving you. Hopeless me, loving you. Oh, bless me, loving you. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hear this bird at your window. Oh, bless me, loving you. Yeah, 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 loving you. Thank you so much, everybody. That's from the new CD as well, Hopelessly Loving You. It's really kind of a sad song, because it's about a hopeless love. You can think about maybe even a bird, falling in love with a cat, or a person, or another person falling in love with another person, and love's just not going both ways. And that happens in our lifetime, that's part of life, but we always can continue, and we can always move forward, we can always move on, and there's always another sun coming up, there's always another breath of fresh air, always more water in the sea, or in the ocean. We have to keep it pure, just like our hearts, we have to keep them pure. if something happens in our life that's hard, don't let it become a chip on your shoulder or an infection inside of your heart that makes you dislike other people or hurt other people. Instead use it as a thing to grow with. Just like the song "To Grow in the Rain." It's something that we can grow with. If we go through hard times, we have the ability to understand other people. So that's why even our young children have to have hard times. Even our babies have to have hard times. If everything was perfect, we'd have a bunch of weak people. Nobody would be strong enough. The wind would knock them over and he couldn't get back up again. So it's those struggles, those hard things that make us stronger and keep us going. And that's what we got to keep doing. All right, I'll do another song. Since there's still some people here online, I'll do a song also from the new CD. This one I also wrote in Germany, and it was at Kirsten and Bruno's house. It's called "Gift of Today," and this was last year or the year before, I don't remember now. Everything blurs together. I've done over 60 tours in Europe, and after a while everything blends together. I've done sometimes three tours, European tours in 1 year. A number of times I did that, so I lose track of what years are, or even months are sometimes. So anyways, this is "Gift of Today," and when I was over there, I had just got off the plane, and when I got off the airplane, I was jet lagged because it's 7 hours different. All my friends in Europe right now, for me it's 4 o'clock. For them it's like in the afternoon. For them it's like 11. This is a late concert for them, and they have to go to bed. Some of them may have to get up for work. So I apologize, but there's also people around the world at different time zones. But anyway, I got off the plane. I was jet lagged. I got a couple hours of sleep. I woke up, it was like 4 in the morning after a couple hours of sleep, and it felt like it was 11 in the morning because my clock was set for at home, my internal clock. And so I thought, I'm going to do some yoga. And I got out a yoga mat, and I was upstairs where you can see the sun peeking up over the mountains out of the window up there. And so I, just as that sun started to peek up, I threw away all the ideas of doing yoga, and I started to write this song because that sun was so beautiful. And remember that every day when that sun comes up, it's another gift. It's another beautiful thing that can happen in your life, a whole new day. No matter what happened yesterday or the day before, you have a chance again, to move on, to go forward, to gain strength and take in that sunlight. So this is "Gift of Today." And for all of you out there that, like I know Susan in Italy mentioned that she was having a hard time with the reception or the video stuttering, that you can go back and you can watch this concert again. It'll be on Facebook and it'll be on YouTube. Okay? I'm not sure how long I'll keep it on there, but it'll be on there at least for another few days. So this is "Gift of Today." It's from the new CD again. It goes out to all the beautiful people out there. In the realm of your beauty, I fall at your feet, kissed by your morning dew. Your scent is so sweet. Bow down and be beside, touched by your grace. Another day in your universe, another gift of today. Another day in your universe, have the gift of today. Shadows fall, fading sunlight, purple sky paints the scene. Stars sprinkle dark canopy, Grandmother Moon starts to beam. bow down and weep as I'm blessed by your grace. Another day in your universe, I have the gift of today. Another day in your universe, I have the gift of today. I have the gift of today. I have the gift of today. Oh, no, no, no. And I got my needs fulfilled when I breathe you in. It's where I begin. It's where I end. It's where I end. Shadows slow dance with moonlight. Feel the cool meet the heat. In this balance of beauty, my soul made complete. I fall down and weep as I'm blessed by your grace. Yes. Another day in your universe, another gift of today. Another day in your universe, have the gift of today. Another day in your universe, we have the gift of today. Oh, no. Thank you so much. I went in, everybody. Appreciate it. You know, music is really, really a powerful gift, and that song, not long after I wrote it, or I should say after it came to me, because I kind of hate to claim ownership because I think of songs a lot of times as gifts, you know. If you're open to them, they come through you. You know, music is this powerful river, and if you're open to it and you're not fighting the current, it flows through you, you know. And so anyways, when that song came through me and I was able to release it to you, maybe 3-4 weeks after, I was over in the Southwest, and I sang it for some friends out there, some new friends, and the couple, we were in Canyon de Chelly, and there was some struggle with some health, and it was a hard time, but after we made it through that day, and at the end of the day, I sang that song for them, and they were really touched by it, and like I said, I'm not claiming ownership for that song, even though I have my name on it, because that's we live in that kind of human world right now. But when it was gifted through me and I shared it, it meant a lot to those people, and my friends, my brother and sister who went through that hard time. They also went through cancer, and my bro told me that when he was going through the chemotherapy, he was playing that song over and over, and it really helped him to get strength through that. And fortunately, He's survived through the cancer. And I have another brother out there right now going through cancer, and I'm not mentioning names, but you know, we keep our thoughts and our prayers for all of you, you know, and we keep singing our songs for all of you, and we keep sharing what we can, you know, for everybody. And that's how we survive in this world. That's how we make it through. So I want to thank everybody for coming out. Love to come and do another song for another concert for you sometime. I'm not sure when. There's a link on this page, on the Facebook link. There's a link for a newsletter. Sign up for that newsletter, and if you do, I can send you when the concert's coming back. I mean, when I'm going to be performing on here again. And I'm adding it right now to the Facebook thing. I don't know how to add it to YouTube, but if you look on the thing, I just added it on there. There's like a little tip jar, but then on the bottom of that, there's a place where you can sign up for the newsletter, and then I can let you know when the next concert's coming with Quentin and I. Maybe I'll do a solo concert, maybe I'll do acoustic guitar, maybe just a flute concert, maybe Quentin and I just on the piano and guitar, our voice or whatever, or maybe jamming out, rocking out with the drums, or maybe like today where we mix them all together. I don't know, but please, you know, stay in contact, because I can't travel and meet everybody and see everybody right now, but I'd love to stay in contact with you and keep sharing. If there's any schools out there doing summer programming, I've been doing live Zoom things for colleges, but college season is kind of over. I've made videos for schools to share things with, because some of them, you know, sometimes schools or kids can't go on Zoom, so I make videos, and then that's part of my way, and that's part of my income if I can find ways to do that too, you know. So just like everybody else, we have to find new ways to support our loved ones, support our families. You know, unfortunately, that's with money for some of the things we need, like you know, fixing the AC, the air conditioning, or keeping the electricity on, or you know, if the pump runs dry, the well, we got to dig a new well, you know. And right now we've got some problems with the water, so you know, I have to keep finding ways to make income. But more importantly, we have to keep finding ways to share with each other, to support each other through love, through our hearts, through our music, through our words, calling people, whatever. Stay in touch with each other. All right? I'm going to do a song on the flute to finish up, and I wish I could put some images on there too with that, but I can't right now, I think, because my stuff that I used for that kind of froze up and it's not quite working right. So anyway, love you all, and this is for everybody. I'm gonna go see if I can get on the piano here a little bit with one hand. In case you're wondering how the guitar keeps playing, I have this thing called a looper. And when I play it, my guitar, I can push a button and then it records as I'm playing, and then I push it again so it loops. So that's what's going on, is my guitar is still playing. Must be some kind of way out of here. Singing joker to the thief. There's too much confusion. I can't get no relief. Businessman, they drink my wine. A plowman dig my earth. None will ever own the line. Nobody offered its worth. Hey, 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 hey. No reason to get excited. If you careless fool. There are many here among us who feel like life is but a joke. But you and I, we've been through that, and this is not our fate. So let us stop talking bullshit now. I was getting late, especially in Europe right now. It's getting late now, yeah. All along the watchtower, princess kept the view, while the women came and wept. Barefoot servants too were outside in the cold, cold distance. A wildcat did proud. Two riders were rotating, and the wind began to howl. I said the wind began to howl. I said the wind began to howl. I said the wind. Yes, the wind began to howl. Let it howl, let it howl. Why,
Thank you so much, everybody. Anybody that's new here, my name is Wichu in a piece Mchwal. That's my Menominee name. It means walks with the black wolf. And my Mokoman name, my European or American type of name is Wade Fernandez. And I'm from the Menominee Reservation here in Wisconsin. And it's been a pleasure
look on the link. I don't think there's one on Facebook, but there's a link on. I mean, I don't think there's one on YouTube, but there's a link on Facebook. Sign up for my newsletter. I'll let you know when the next concert is coming up. And hope to meet you all in person. And for all my friends that attended around the world, great to be with you once again. Love you all. Kitapanan. Take care of yourselves. Keep standing up for what's right, in our hearts. What's right in our hearts, and keep supporting the people, from our hearts. All right, Kitapanan. It is you I love. Poso, and we will see you again.